Getting out of homelessness can be difficult, but with the right help, it is possible. Samantha Jackson is part of the effort to fight homelessness. She's the Community Engagement and Development Director for Valley of the Sun United Way, a Maricopa County nonprofit that connects professionals, government organizations, and volunteers to work towards change. Her organization has set a serious goal to reduce the population of people experiencing homelessness by 50% by 2026. There are a few areas they've identified as important to reducing homelessness.
We've got prevention as a big key. If there is a possibility with rental assistance or utility assistance to keep somebody in their home, we want to make that happen.
And she says more shelter space and housing in general is a necessity.
There aren't enough shelter beds. There aren't enough kind of transitional or bridge housing. Places that are considered kind of rapid rehousing, there's just not enough inventory.
When someone experiencing homelessness can get the help they need, they can succeed. A good example is John Merkel, a shelter support staffer with Central Arizona Shelter Services, or CAS, who was once homeless himself.
I ended up at CAS about, 3 years ago or so. I had lost my wallet with my ID in it. I didn't have my birth certificate. I couldn't get a job. I was wearing contact lenses at the time, and I didn't have any lenses left, so I'm partially blind.
And he also faced some more difficult conditions.
Maybe I was on the street for a grand total of maybe 2 weeks or so, and that's crazy. I mean, I remember sleeping on a park bench, and I'm growing up, I never imagined I was going to be sleeping on a park, and it's November, and I wake up and I'm freezing cold.
Merkel explains just how difficult getting out of homelessness can be.
You're in quicksand. You're doing everything you can to keep your head above water, just not to drown and fail. So things like, finding a job and doing the other things that you need to do to be a productive member of society, those things kind of get put on the back burner because you're just trying to survive.
But he persevered thanks to the help of his caseworker. Things started to look up. He got his own room at CAS's Project Haven shelter and was able to build on that stability. Now he works with people experiencing homelessness who are in the same spot he was, and he hopes to one day be a caseworker himself.
But there's some guys where I'll tell them, I was you 3.5 years ago. And they're really receptive, like, wow, a couple guys have given me hugs, and hopefully in a way be an inspiration to them to show them that, if I can do it, they can do it too.
Luke Forstner, KTAR News.
Without a Home, airing this week on the KTAR News app and 92.3.